morning, guys. Just woke up, so before I head to work I'm gonna give you a weigh-in. So let me get on this scale, weigh myself for you guys. Hang on 2 seconds. Alright, so I'm finally back home from work, and honestly I'm looking in the mirror and I think I need a shave. Very unprofessional, and I'm not all about that. So I am about to have dinner. So as you would have seen this morning, guys, my weight was currently 76.9 kilos. So don't mind me while I just pull out my food from the fridge. So I weighed in at 76.9 kilos this morning, which is rather light, as my last video I did tell you that I was sitting at about 80 kilos, and believe it or not, that was only a couple days ago. So well, actually, yeah, yesterday or the day before. So that is quite light. So the reason being is, as I would have told you, I was coachless for about 2 weeks, and I decided to stuff my face a little bit.
Cakes and pies, cakes and pies.
And became, quite bloated up. All those, introducing all those calories back to the diet, they just sat on my stomach. So crazy thing is I got down to about 75, then ate my way back up to within 2 weeks to 82, which is 15 pounds. I put on 15 pounds of a lot of water weight, just stuffing my face with food and treats that I missed so much. And so now that I'm back on a good amount of calories, my body's sort of balancing out. So when I do see my coach, which is in about just over a week from now, he's gonna be like, "What? You're losing weight?" And he's gonna up my calories. So win for me. I want the calories to come up. This is gonna be a successful slow reverse diet, but I am gonna try and drop my body fat as well. So like I said, the aim is 82 kilos, 6% body fat by the time I go to Europe for that 6 weeks. So I've got 3 months to go, and it's very doable. So after that back session I had yesterday, my back is killing me. So today's workout, guys, is going to be shoulders. So I've got a lot of, I've got seated military press, which I'm actually gonna do with the free weight bar, which I haven't done ever. I think I've always done it in the Smith machine. So I've got the program I use to track everything on my mobile. So I'll show you a few clips while I actually train over the workouts that are gonna be set for today. But first things first, I'll show you really quick what I'm gonna have for dinner. Yes, it's gonna be quite the same as it's always been, and I cooked it up yesterday, so it's wrapped in foil. So very simple, it's just literally the biggest bro meal you'll ever see. Chicken and rice there, and I'm gonna add 100 grams of mixed vegetables to that, warm it up, and that's gonna be dinner. Post-workout's gonna be a shake. So honestly, at 2,000 calories now, I feel pretty good. So one more thing I need to add in is post-workout amino that my coach wanted me to take. I'm waiting for that to come. Thank you to my sponsors who are going to be sending that out to me. So, things are looking good. I'm feeling okay. My back is destroyed after yesterday's deadlifts, but I'm going to get this meal down, guys. I will see you guys in the car when I'm taking pre-workout. I need to go pick up Danny. She's going to train with me again tonight. And that's it. So I'll see you guys over at the gym for another big session. And before I let you guys go, I just want to say something. I've had a lot of people asking me if I was going to do some sort of eating challenge, 15,000 calorie, 20,000 calorie challenge. Honestly, I would love to do one of those challenges. It would almost be an honor to do one of those challenges, because I eat so much. I feel like this is an endless pit of just a deep hole that can never be filled. I know a lot of you guys are like, "Oh yeah, try 15,000 calories, but you can't do it." Look, honestly, I've heard it's hard, but mentally in my mind, I just feel like I could eat so much, and I don't know. But at the moment, it's not something I can do. I've been dieting for a while, my body's not gonna respond to that type of food well. I mean, when I was, you know, coachless for that 2 weeks and I ate, I could already see my body reacting to the increase in calories and carbs really quick. That's why I started to hold a lot of water, because my body hasn't been used to all those carbs really quick. So for the future, maybe post my trip, I'll come back. I've got a little bit of time before I can start prep for May's show. I may do a challenge or two in there, and then we can start changing up the meals a little bit, keep things a little exciting. So there could be some challenges there. Let's wait and see. At the moment, it's probably not the best idea. So there you go, guys. About 15,000 calories. I'll probably try 25. Don't hate me, but I love food. So we'll see. I'll see you guys soon. Pineapple C4. Alright guys, rocking up to the gym, check it out. 24/7. It's 9, you can't even see that, but it's 9:30 p.m. and we're gonna go crush shoulders. So like I said, seated military press in the squat rack today. Hopefully no one needs to do legs. Hopefully no one's in there. So hopefully. And then we're gonna move into some dumbbell shoulder presses. We've got some other shoulder workouts, and I believe I looked at the program and we finish off with carbs. So I guess that's a good thing, you know, added in some extra leg volume. So time for Danny and I to get warmed up and we're gonna head in. We'll see you guys over. I'll run through my program with each set and I'll show you what we're gonna do. I'll see you guys there. Alrighty guys, so kicking today's workout off, you can see here 70 kilo military press seated and then into the upright rows. So going for 70 kilos here, as you can see I've got 70 kilos on the bar. Now it took a few hit and miss goes trying to actually position this seat. So I know it's probably not the best, you know, unracking the bar from in front of me, but that's all I could literally do that felt right. So I'm gonna play around with it, and I know I should be unracking it from behind me and bringing it to the front, and I need to play around with it because I've never actually done it, you know, in this machine before, or in the squat rack. I've always done it, you know, just on the Smith machine, and it's been nice and simple. So something I need to work on, and it literally took like 15 minutes to actually get this thing set up until where it felt that I could actually move the weight without actually hitting the bar, as you can see. So overall I needed to get 70 kilos for 8 reps, I believe. So my first working set I got 7, and then my next set, which is to failure, I got only 6 reps. So it's definitely something I'm gonna have to get used to, but overall, you know, it did feel good. I do feel the tension where I'm supposed to, and just something I need to work on is definitely, you know, the form, and once I progress further, I'm pretty sure I'll knock it down. Alrighty, so sorry about that. Always have a little moment in the gym. Love when good music starts to play, and yeah, always good to have a laugh with it. So going into the upright rows, so Danny and I, as you can see, Danny's just following on to my program for this week, and she'll be seeing Mike as well, getting her program. So seeing if we can customize them to the same so we can continue training together. So going into upright rows, the weight set was supposed to be at 43 kilos, so I was either going to go up to 45 or down to 40. I decided to go down to 40. 45 kilos just felt, you know, overly too heavy for me, so I decided to stick with the 40s, and I got 8 reps on the first set, and this is my set to failure, which I managed to pull another 8 reps. So I think it's more about, you know, moving the weight a couple times and then just getting used to the movement. But I think, you know, the more I do this, the better I'm going to be at the program, and hopefully I could jump up to that 43, then to 45 kilos. So over to the lat raises. Now the program called for 20 kilo dumbbells, I believe, or 19 kilos, sorry. So instead of going up to 20, I went to 18, and I managed to get 9 here on the 18 kilos. And these feel really heavy, so these take a lot out of me, and I'm used to only doing probably 12 kilos or 14 kilos, so these are definitely a lot heavier than what I'm used to. So you can see Danny there trolling me in the back. This is my set to failure. Just managed to get
8 kilos, 8 reps as well. So
alright guys, so I've just done the lat raises at 18 kilos. Now I've got dumbbell front raises left, as you can see. I've got calf raises and push press. So I've got to do an Olympic lift. After all that I've done now, whoa, that zoom is so bad. Let me zoom out. So after doing all that volume, I've still got to do push press and then some calf work, and I've got to do the dumbbell front raises. This has not been the best workout. First time on the program like this, so I'm not used to the seated barbell shoulder press outside of the Smith, so I had to get used to that. And the upright rows, I had to hit 43 kilos, only managed to get 40 kilos. So see how we go to finish off the workout. Push press is gonna kick my ass. These front raises, 20 kilo dumbbells are gonna kick my ass. So let's get back out there and let's finish this thing off.
So I knew the front raises were going to be heavy straight off the bat when I saw that they were 20 kilos. And 20 kilos does definitely feel heavy. And I did manage to get them for 8 reps on the first working set. And then I managed to get 7 reps per side on the second working set. So with this, again, I'm probably used to doing the max I think I've done is about 15 kilos. So this is a huge step up. And looking back, the form wasn't too bad. I'm just trying to minimize the swing. That's something that I need to really work on because it is heavy. You know, I don't want to be, you know, throwing them up. So I was, you know, trying to minimize the swing, keep my back straight and push as hard as I could. So I was overall happy with how they came out. So after this, my program moved me into the push press. Now, the push press is something I've never done in my programming, and I've never actually seen any other bodybuilder actually put it in their program. So my coach is aiming to, you know, grow my shoulders. My delts are something I definitely lag in, and I can see that even when I pose, you know, my delts aren't something that completely pop. So that's something that he wants me to work on. And the last time I ever did any push press was probably, I'd say, 4 or 5 months ago, and that was during my course when I was studying to be a personal trainer. Part of my personal trainer course was the strength and conditioning element, and that's where I learnt, you know, the proper form for push press and deadlift and squat and everything like that. I mean, I'd always been doing squatting and deadlifting, but push press is something completely new. So I do need to definitely work on my form. It looks okay when I think about, you know, how I was doing it over there. So overall, you know, I got 4 reps of 60 kilos on the first set, and now I put the belt on just to protect my back as well with this. But the first rep was bad, and then I managed to get my form down for the next couple reps, and it felt a lot better. It's just a matter of using that leverage coming up from your knees and then just driving that weight above me. So as you can see, a little off balance, but we will get there slowly. And you know, this is only the first time I've done this program, so you know, with time, like I said, things will all come together. So overall, quite happy. And after this, guys, the last bit of my program just calls for some calf work. So I've got some calf press on the leg press machine and some standing calf raises. So I just did these ones in the Smith machine, put some plates on, had Danny step on the front. I've got 140 kilos above me, and I'm just pushing that out for 14 reps. So that's it, guys. That's the calf machine that I used after all that, and that's it. That's the workout for shoulders, guys. Thank you for listening, and stick around, there's more to come.
Alright guys, so heading out of the gym, just finished hitting my calves, and I gotta say, honestly, like, today was not my brightest moment. It just, I don't know, I think first time hitting my shoulders on a program like that, it just felt really different, and my shoulders are burning, and it's just, yeah, very different programming to what I'm normally used to. So, you know, it's expected. Doing that military press on that, you know, that seated military press with the free bar is something I've never done before. I've always done it in the Smith machine
or just done dumbbells, and this is the first time, so took me here a few times, as you would have seen at the start, to actually get that bar in a good position where I felt like I was actually, you know, activating my shoulders. So needed time to get used to that. Push press, that's something that's definitely going to take some work. It's something I only did when I was actually studying to be a personal trainer. It was part of the strength and conditioning element that I needed to get. So something I've never done in my programming. I'm gonna have to, you know, start getting used to that, building up the weight there. And then I have to talk to my coach about the calf machines, because this gym here doesn't have the seated. So I've done the leg press one, and then instead of the fixed calf raise machine, I've used the Smith machine. So see how that goes, but all in all, my shoulders are ruined. Danny can't even lift her arms. So yeah, it was a good workout. Like, no doubt it's done its job. I'm sore as F, but honestly, like, yeah. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think about the workout. Let me know any tips you have with your shoulder movements and how I can, you know, correct form with stuff. Let me know what you think about the military press and the push press. How's the form looking? As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video. Yes, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't, guys. Stay on this journey with me, and I'll see you in the next video.